Mazi with the top stories on Al Jazeera.
The brutal rape and murder of a 7-year-old girl has sparked outrage in Ethiopia, with many saying the sentence given to her attacker is too lenient. Heaven Awot was sexually assaulted, mutilated and killed by her mother's landlord Getnet Baye last August in the northwestern city of Bahir Dar in Amhara region. Getnet was sentenced to 25 years in prison. The case attracted widespread attention after he recently launched an appeal, and the case is now adjourned until October. The mother of the girl, Abekyelesh Adeba, tells the BBC that losing her child has left her feeling lifeless. More than 200,000 people have so far signed an online petition demanding a review of the sentencing to reflect the gravity of the crime and to offer support for the grieving mother. One of the largest women's rights advocacy groups in the country, the Ethiopian Women Lawyers Association, EWLA, released a statement saying they believe the sentencing was very light, adding, "The murder by itself should have been enough to sentence him to life imprisonment or to death. It's especially sickening and outrageous when such a horrendous crime is committed against children." Senior government officials have joined the chorus of criticism, with Minister for Women and Social Affairs, Getnet Baye, writing on her Facebook page that the crimes committed against Heaven were inhumane, and saying her office would pursue the case with stakeholders. As a result, Haven's mother, a nurse by profession, was left alone to raise her and her younger sister. It was during this time that a relative rented a house in the compound. This relative is the owner of the Lord who dared Heaven to kill her. She explained that the mother lived in a rented house from relatives and families with children, which gave her comfort, and she never worried that her children would be attacked. She was assisting with surgery at the clinic in Bahir Dar when she was attacked. Waiting for Haven in the house was Abigail's younger sister, her aunt. The aunt said that the child did not come back after she went to the bathroom with water. She went out to find out why it had taken her so long, but she couldn't find her. She believes that the landlord has put her in the house this time. A few moments later, the child's body was found dismembered, with 5-finger strangulation marks on her neck, foam around her mouth and wet clothes. Her lifeless body was dumped at their doorstep. The mother believes the abusive landlord dumped her body there. "If our children are not safe at home, where else can we go?" Mother asks. "Should we stop working and take care of our children at home? What shall we feed them?" The mother asks. There are many childlike Havens. Heartbroken by the brutal killing of her daughter, the mother has been suffering pain and abuse in the past months. Fearing for her and her son's life, she had to go into hiding after the master accused of killing her daughter escaped from prison. The master escaped after the Fano militants, who are fighting with the defense forces in the region, broke into the police station where he was being held at the beach to free their members. The master, who had escaped from prison, armed himself with a weapon and began searching for Haven's mother. The man had not been arrested for a month. A mother who says that the city's security forces have been reluctant to rearrest the perpetrator, she had to beg them to hold him again. In the midst of all this, she was afraid of mastery. In addition to the tragedy of losing her child, she was forced to move from house to house and leave her job repeatedly. The mother, who claims that the justice system has violated her expectations, says that the 25-year sentence to the perpetrator is not enough. What worries her more than this is that the person will win the appeal and go free. "I lost my Haven. I have no life," she told the BBC. As a health worker, she says she knows many children and women who have been sexually abused. "I know there are many Havens," she says. A mother who lost her daughter in a tragic way after this heinous crime that happened a year ago says that the pressure from the accomplices of the crime put her life in danger. Anger and protests are being felt in the country, especially on social media platforms, after the mother spoke about her abuse and persecution.